And welcome back to the show, everyone. This is weird because Nikki is joining us and she doesn't like to have her headphones on, which makes me not wear my headphones so we look the same and I can't hear myself. So I'm a little freaked out.
Do you really need to hear yourself?
That's why the only reason I talk, honey, is to hear myself. All right. No, the whole neighborhood can't hear me. I'm gonna check some things, make sure we're up. Okay, boom, we're there. Okay. All right. We are actually live. I watch it myself just so I could have one concurrent viewer at all times. All right, so anyways, welcome back to the show, everyone. We got Nikki in the studio with us today, and we're on a date night because the kids are asleep-ish, or at least Penny is asleep. That's the most important one. Woo. Cheers. What's up, beautiful? And Michael he knows how to operate the Apple TV remote, so he just solos until his little eyeballs fall asleep, right? So we're good there. Nikki's going to take over the show when I deploy. All right, so we're getting her.
We haven't talked about that, but
I have talked to you about it.
We have, but I didn't agree to it.
No, you haven't, but it's been put out. So, okay, so we'll come back to that one, everybody. Just drop a comment down in the chat if you'd like to see Nikki run the show while I was gone. Okay, and so we're getting her some reps in tonight, and she has a little event for us. What do you got, honey?
It's not really an event.
Or not an event, yeah. Go ahead.
But I have been dying to do like these table topic things that I saw on Amazon. I don't know if you guys can see it on the screen.
Hold on, I'm fucked up, ain't I? I didn't have something plugged in. I thought I could. Okay, go ahead. We're good.
So I don't know. Can it see it?
It can see the purple one, not the other one, just because.
So they're table topics, and one is dinner party and one is date night. So they're date night questions and dinner party questions. So I will let you pick which one we're doing. So what we're going to do is we're going to pick a card randomly.
Mm-hmm.
Like, we're not going to know what the topics are, and it's just going to be like on the spot. Didn't even think about it. It's shotgun conversation.
And then we'll just see how many of these we could get through.
And it's basically like great conversation starters, really. They're really for parties, but I figured it'd be great to do on camera rather than talk about Navy stuff. Who else is tired of talking about Navy shit? I am.
I feel that shade. Okay, so go ahead then, honey. It's your show tonight.
You pick.
Well, go with the purple one first.
Purple date night. Okay.
That's what we're doing. What was the other one?
Dinner party.
We'll do that. I think we're gonna have another show maybe Sunday night with a couple guests.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Yeah. So maybe we'll do that one with more guests. Date night, which I mean, pull from the middle because I read the front. Read a couple in the front.
Yeah, no, I don't.
And I'm down for this, but they sounded very
Here, you pick.
They sounded when I read the first ones, they sounded like date night, not like for couples that have been together as long as this. It really sounded like
legit date people who are
like oh my god, I'm going on a date. What should I do? And then the girlfriend was like, oh my god, the girlfriend being you, like take this, like pull these out of your purse when you guys are ready. Okay, I guess this is kind of funny. What state are you okay with never visiting?
Kentucky.
Kentucky. We got Kentucky. Why Kentucky? That was kind of quick. Like, did you have that ready? Did you like?
It's one of the. It's like in my top 5 of I will have no interest. No offense to those who are
Kentuckians.
From Kentucky or who have visited and loved it. I mean, I've never been there, but also, I know there are a lot of great things because I've met people from Kentucky, but I'm good.
I don't know. The Kentucky seems.
I'd go to an NCAA game in Kentucky. But
so see, that mean like, but
no, but I would. I mean, like, I'll go see a Kentucky game in California.
So I mean, yeah. So you want to Kentucky. I was gonna say Rock Chalk Jayhawk, but that's Kansas. Damn, Ace over here rumbling his tummy or something. All right, a state I'd be okay with never visiting. My first inclination was like down south somewhere, but I've already visited like Mississippi and Alabama, even for short stints. I've been there.
Was that like willingly or for work?
For work, everything's for work.
Okay, so that doesn't count.
But I've already visited there, so I can't say like never visiting because I've been there.
So are we talking about in terms of willingly visiting?
Yes, that's what it says. What state are you okay with never visiting?
Yeah, but if you had to decide, would you have gone to those states?
Shit, there's a lot of states. I mean, I think more maybe like something like in the Nebraska area, right? Because I just can't I think it might be Nebraska. Yeah. Fuck it. I'm going with Nebraska.
Why?
Because I cannot think, everyone knows I'm pretty smart when it comes to geographical monuments and things like that.
Allegedly.
A lot smarter than you about it. I cannot think of anything in Nebraska that I would want to go see. You know, like...
True.
It's
all just fields.
Yeah. There's fucking corn and people husking them.
True. But then I'd never visited, so I don't know.
No, but you just read about it and be like, oh, yeah, nothing there. Right? Even if you're like down south, there's like historical places.
Do you have friends from Nebraska?
Yeah. I got a cousin that lives in Nebraska on the white side.
How have I not known this?
Because they don't converse with us very much and we don't with them. They're quite a bit older and they're off doing things.
Oh, okay.
That's where my Thea Terry lives right now.
Oh.
Yeah, so it's her eldest.
Yeah.
Right? Lives there.
Yeah.
And I just can't think of anything in Nebraska. Like, even with them being there, I just still can't think of, like, I'm okay with never visiting it. Like, there's just nothing. Like, closest is, like, what, Missouri, a little bit east of it, with, like, the gateway, right? The big arch thing. Like, it'd be cool to go there once and see that for a quick picture photo op.
Yeah.
And keep moving. But even down south, there's, like, historical places. Nebraska? Nothing. I think so. In the chat, if you're watching, this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna get I want a poll on who gave the better answer. Who agrees with whose answer more, Kentucky or Nebraska for the state you're okay with never visiting?
I really have no like logical explanation behind it.
Just Kentucky.
Yes.
Just the sound of it.
I'm good.
Is it like because of backwoods scary movies that you'd rather not like run into?
In my past life, I met someone from Kentucky before I met you.
Oh, so an old boyfriend.
No, I wouldn't even say.
No, not even a boyfriend. So wow, honey,
No,
dig that hole.
It's not even. It wasn't even anything other than a first date.
Speaking of dates, we're having date night, and she's bringing up old dates, man. Woo! Good thing I'm so secure.
Yeah. All he could talk about was Kentucky because that's where he was from, and it wasn't a very cultured conversation. And immediately, I was like, "Red flag." Never answering.
never going back to Kentucky, huh? Okay. All right. Well, great. We dug that skeleton out of the closet. There we go, people. Okay. Wow. She's having a good laugh about it. I'm over here, I'm going to have another stiff drink here. All right. I'm going to give you. All right. That's kind of funny, though. I'm good with it.
It is funny.
All right. All right. Your turn. Go.
What? My turn what?
Pick a card.
Oh.
Yeah, you're supposed to leave the cards open, honey.
My bad.
You don't know how. Good thing this ain't our first date. I'd be throwing my own red flags.
Ooh, this is actually a really good question. If you were the reincarnation of a historical figure, who would you most like to be? Historical figure. That's a good one. I honestly, this is going to be so left field, but I think I would want to be Colin Powell.
You want to be a black man?
He's a historical figure. What's wrong with that?
Is he?
Yeah.
Why would you want to be Colin Powell?
Because
I know you have this like thing about like how he should have been president once upon a time and stuff, and like he's your greatest Republican in your mind ever. But
I want to know, like, I want to pick his brain.
But that's not what it's asking.
What is it? If you could, if
Oh
you
my
were
God,
the
people.
if you were the reincarnation of a historical figure, who would you most like to be? Yeah.
So you'd want to be like grow up to be a army general, turn sec def, or not sec def, but Secretary of State, I believe, right?
How he became.
But you're not picking his brain; you are his brain.
Yeah, but I would want to know. I would want to see it.
Okay.
I would want to just see it happen. I would actually just be living in the brain and just watching it happen.
You would be the brain.
But I don't want to be the brain.
I saw something that was pretty cool. It said we're not a person. We're just the brain right now, and like wearing a meat sack and skeleton. Think about it like that.
True.
Like we're not actually everything on the outside. We're only the brain, and we're wearing a skin jacket. It's pretty creepy, huh?
That's the dumbest thing I've ever heard.
No, it's not. Think about it. Like, just really think about it. Like, all you are is really your brain.
No.
And then you're like, one day you're like, hey, I'm going to put on a skin jacket with some organs and stuff. I think it fits the Halloween mood.
No.
All right, me. Well, immediately, first thing I thought was Jesus.
Oh.
How could you not? Oh, my God.
Oh, that's a good one.
Yeah, maybe. Because then if you didn't actually reincarnate, then it'd be like, oh, fuck. It wasn't real. Or like you would reincarnate, but then you're just Jesus and everyone's like, yo, what's up, Jesus? And then you're just like doing things, but not the miracles. And then you still be like, oh, shit, it wasn't real.
Man, that's a good
Or
one.
you were doing the miracle shit and you're like, damn, look, ding, wine. But then, like, you know,
Right.
tortured to death.
Yeah.
But all good.
Yeah. No, well, I mean, you would get to see that firsthand.
Yeah, then you get to be zombie Jesus and rise above.
Yeah.
Which is kind of cool, too.
Oh,
But, I mean, yeah, I know. Dang, you didn't. Yo, people, she said Colin Powell, and I came with Jesus. She went like, dude, is he alive or he died?
He's dead.
He's dead. He died recently, right?
Yeah.
Not too long ago.
Yes.
What, 2020? Like COVID got him?
I want to say, oh, yeah, I think 20.
Maybe
no.
so.
No, I think it had to be like cancer or something. No, pneumonia? Cancer? I don't remember.
I don't know. But at any rate, so Jesus was my first thought, but then I was like, no, maybe I shouldn't be because I might fuck something up. And then I just kind of, Genghis Khan maybe, just because he like led huge armies and killed lots of people. Then I jumped to like Roman Empire time, and I was like, well, not Julius because he got stabbed to death a bit early, but maybe somebody else, you know. So I don't know. I think that's maybe.
That's a good question to think about, but I haven't really thought about it because it's like things that have already happened in history that led us to today.
Maybe like.
So it would be like time traveling. Would you want to mess with a time travel?
Well, I mean, I don't look at it as time traveling at all. I think if it's like.
Yeah, but then if you were going to reincarnate.
When I hear word reincarnate, it's like you're living the life of that person, but you know that you're living the life of that person.
Reincarnating a new life. So how would you reincarnate to like someone who's already like?
No. That's what I'm saying. Like it's a time, and history is an infinite loop. So when I hear reincarnate, it's you're reincarnated. You know you're reincarnated, and you know that you're in the life of George Washington. And you can't change or do anything different about it, or maybe you can, or like it just depends. Like, can you or can't you? You know what I mean?
I just don't understand how you would reincarnate in someone who's already died.
Because time is an infinite loop. See what I mean? When loop, it's a circle, meaning it's always going back to the same beginning.
Has that been proven?
This is advanced theory well beyond what you...
That hasn't been proven. So how could you reincarnate?
We should have brought the red flags. So, like, if this was an actual date, I'd be throwing my red flag people to, like, maybe not call this girl again because she might be thinking too literal for me.
No, or I'm actually thinking logically.
Yeah, maybe. We'll see how the end of this night goes. See if I give you a call back.
You have to, bitch.
Well, I could tell you who I wouldn't reincarnate back into. Myself. All right, go. You didn't find that one too funny?
That wasn't funny. Are we doing another one?
Yeah, keep going. What did you want to do? Just one?
Yeah, I thought one would like elongate a conversation, but it doesn't.
No, it doesn't. These are just like general, like
this is
quick
a trial and error.
This is a quick grab and go.
Did not know.
I think maybe Sunday, if we do this again with 4 people and you get 4 opinions, it could take you further.
Yeah.
This is stupid.
Okay, you want to pick another one?
No. Which non-politician would receive your vote for president?
A non-politician?
Non-politician.
They're like non-politicians running for president.
Donald Trump! Or is he a politician? That's a joke. It's a fucking joke.
Kanye West was non-politician running for president.
Did receive my vote. Not a joke.
A non-politician. Honestly, I don't have an answer for that, really. Because everyone is dumb.
Wasn't like once they receive your vote, they're a politician? Once they throw their name in the hat, they're a politician then, right?
Well, I mean, that is a loaded question. What is the definition of a politician? Is it like their resume means that they've been politicking from like the day they were born?
No, well, I think it says someone. So the way I read this, right, would be, all right, which non-politician never had held any governmental office at any level ever.
Yeah, well, I mean.
So you got to pick one. Got to pick one.
Harambe.
He's fucking dead. So you're one of those voters that put down dead people's names, huh? She puts down dead people's name when she votes.
Not a joke. I put Harambe down again.
You mean not a joke like you've done that before?
Yeah.
You put Harambe?
Yeah, it was either vote for fucking... Okay, I'm not even getting into politics in this.
It's not politics. Did you really put down Harambe?
Yeah, in like the election. Yeah, I did.
Stand on that, honey.
Because they're all animals.
They're all animals. Right.
So
Pick the
Harambe.
gorilla. Fuck the donkey and elephant.
So Harambe had a good shot.
All right. So non-politician that would receive your vote for president. I would not do The Rock because he just fucking caters to fucking China like the most of them do. So does John Cena.
Who doesn't cater to China?
Thought we weren't getting political, honey.
My bad.
No, I'm just kidding. They all fucking do. So, but I mean, like, I think you're looking at like the Reagan, even though Reagan was the governor of California first or something. So, like, but he started off as like a movie star, right? Yeah. So it's something like that. Let me see. Like, I think, I mean, who's a good fucking person out there?
Yeah, but just because they're a good person,
well, I don't
necessarily mean that they'll be good politicians.
No, I know. I'm just saying good person, like a good name that I could pull out of my ass right now.
Tom Hanks.
No, because he's sus.
But he's a good person.
Yeah, but his name was on the fucking list for flights to that little island named by the dude who did kill himself. You know what I mean? You know, wink, wink, wink. You know what I'm talking about? Pretty sure his name was on those flight itineraries. Or no, not him. I'll just let him keep making good movies.
It rhymes with
Stein.
Einstein.
Einstein. Who's a German that pulled over from Nazi Germany for Operation Paperclip? Look into that. You know what? Maybe I do something crazy like dog needs to go out or something. Maybe like Stone Cold Steve Austin.
Why?
Fucking the rattlesnake. He just drinks beers and fucking flips people off crazy, and then like I feel like he'd be like he'd
but
if people pissed him off.
We're talking about running a country, though. That would be like another irrational person taking the office.
No, totally, yes.
So why would you want a rational person taking over the office?
Well, I think irrational is
irrational means they act.
No, I understand the definition.
They act on emotion,
right? But also maybe like he'd be the person to tell more people fuck off no to things.
But
because maybe he wouldn't.
A president like that though, that didn't really put us in a very good position.
I don't think so.
I think so.
No, I think that president was just a dumbass, whichever one we might be talking about, and just didn't know anything at all. I don't think he was just like a fuck you no. I think it was like I was president. How could this benefit me?
Anyway,
that's a horrible one. Non-politician.
Yeah.
Would receive your vote for president. Oprah.
Oh, Oprah.
No. Fucking wouldn't pick her either. I don't think there is one.
Yeah.
Except Kanye. But that was before all those fucking. He's been on his shit today, this last week.
Yeah.
People need to stop texting him because he putting your shit on Instagram.
Nobody wants to be his friend anymore.
Yeah, that shit's funny. All right. This is your turn. Go.
This is kind of a dumb question. Do you drink as much water as you think you should?
These are date questions.
These are date questions.
These are date questions.
These are legit questions.
No, I don't. I would like to drink more, and I even got a couple dozens of water bottles that I bought over time, even ones that have the time stamped on them to be like, you're doing good, almost there.
I don't even want to count that card. That's not really a conversation starter.
What if this was a real date and the bro was like, yeah, totally, I get my fucking, I carry my 1 gallon, and he like just picked up his gallon. And he was like, I got my 1 gallon right here. And then the chick was like, me too, bro. And then she picked up her 1 gallon, and they're like, what box you train at? And then there's like, ever after, happily.
It's a red flag.
Not if they both do it.
I guess.
Then that would be like, happily ever after for them.
If we want a boat, what kind would you want, and what name would you choose?
If we won?
If we won a boat.
If we won? You go first.
I would want the same exact boat that was on Step Brothers. And they were singing Boats and Hoes.
What would you name it? Curly-headed fuck?
I would name it Santa Maria.
That's stupid. Drink his sangria.
Did we just become best friends?
Yep. That's pretty funny. That's pretty good.
That was funny.
That's pretty good. No, but seriously?
Yeah.
So you'd get a boat, whatever kind of boat that was, whatever kind of boat that sailboat was?
Same exact boat. Same exact boat. And I would name it either the Nina, Pinta, or Santa Maria.
Why wouldn't you just name it like the initials, the Nina Pinta? So NPSM or SP Santa Maria Pinta SP Santa SMPN. Make something out of the letters where I can't think of what those letters are. SMPN. Naps. NPSM. Napsum.
Here's a better question. Let's say you were on a legit first date.
Mm-hmm.
what would be something you would want to know immediately about the other person?
You know. I want to know if you can get up there and turn that volume up on the TV. Can you get up there and
No, seriously, on a serious note.
I think most dudes want to know if they're gonna fuck. I think most dudes are thinking
Other
like,
than that, we all know
at
that.
the end of this night, like, am I gonna get cutty? You know, tomorrow morning, am I gonna be pouring the big bowl of cereal?
Well, other than that,
What? Hey, all right, say the question again.
if you were on a, like, back then when you went on dates, other than getting cutty, what was if you're looking for a potential lifelong partner, what would you want to know?
As a young person or an old person?
Oh, that's good.
Because, like, I mean,
Both.
nowadays,
As a young
right?
person, what would you have?
Fuck, I don't
Want to
know.
know?
Well, I think it's like what we did. Well, I mean, not exactly what we did. I want to know if you're going to turn the volume up on TV or not. But I don't fucking know. I mean, I knew all you was thinking was like, was I sticking around long enough to continue your insurance?
What? I was not.
She's a benefit hawk, y'all.
No, it wasn't.
That's my.
I would be able to take care of my damn self.
Yeah, but you knew them bennies were running out.
Yeah, I mean, my bennies were out.
They had another year until you graduated.
Yeah, but still.
I don't know. I think I don't know. That's a good question. Like,
You got anybody in the chat asking?
no, we got it's just us right now, honey. We just live with ourselves. Fuck it. But if you're rewatching this, let us know in the chat. What's some good first date questions that you really want to know about a person? I don't know, like their fucking 5-year plan or some shit. I mean, like if I'm in my early 20s to mid 20s, right? It's like, and I don't mean like, where do you like? Not that where do you see yourself in 5 years? I mean, like just like that. Like, do they? I don't know. Like, do they see themselves somewhere? Right? Like, are they? You know what I mean?
Do they have ambition?
Yeah, because I know that's why you got with me, girl.
Well, yeah.
Amongst other things that I can't not disclose right here.
You want to make sure they're not lazy.
Yeah. Yeah, but how do you do that on a first date? Like, damn, this bitch is lazy.
You can get the vibe.
She get on top for more than like 3 minutes. She get on top. She put that work in. She put that work in, and you're like, oh, she ain't lazy.
Yeah, but she could do that, like, while you're dating, and then become lazy.
Yeah, I know that's just for comedic purposes. I mean, that's a bit. I don't know. I think they not lazy. I mean, it's that. Well, I mean, nowadays isn't it really kind of like, is this bitch gonna pay? Is she gonna offer up to pay half? Right? Or she just, or did she sit back? Did she just sit?
No, I don't think I did.
We didn't go on any dates for a while.
Oh, I brought Jack in the Box.
No, you didn't.
Yes,
I did.
Oh, yeah, you did.
No. Yeah, I did. Yeah.
You did.
She refused me to bring that Jack in the Box. I know it was a little bit late, but it was during the hour, I had nothing to say. Look at you. But like, I think that I mean, but what does that get chalked up under? Is that like initiative, right? Like, does she have the initiative to be like, oh, I'll pay half, and then you're like, all right, she got a little bit of money, at least enough for this date, right? Or she just, or did she just sit back and she's like, the check comes out and she's just like.
But you would know, right? Like if she was a college student, she's obviously not making much if she's working part-time and going to school.
You can fuck what you out here dating for then.
Yeah. So would you, if she was in school, would you look at what is she majoring in? What is her career?
Yes, I did. Yes, I did. Yes, I did. Just like I tell the young cats nowadays. When they all, like, the young cats be talking to me, like, damn, you got a nurse. Da, 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 da. I'm like, yes. Get them when they're about their second semester of junior year. All right. Look for one that might be struggling a little bit. I mean, not fucking dumb, right? Not like, really not going to pass or, graduate. But one that just, need a little bit of focus, a little bit of attention, a little bit of rewarding. And then get that one. Pro tip, y'all.
Some men have a problem with, like, women who are too independent.
Yeah, but how can you know that on the first date?
Oh, true.
We're back to the first date.
True.
Or unless she's that woman on the first date, like, you go to pay, and she's like, I could pay for myself. Shit. Go ahead then. Hey, we need to split.
But see, would that be a turnoff?
How does she say it?
Tone. Tone.
You know what I mean? Because I think, especially nowadays, right? Like, if she came off as that, like,
Beyonce.
how does Beyonce sound?
Very independent. Nothing wrong with it, if that's your vibe.
I think it comes off as that, like, I don't know. I think we all know, right? Like, if someone says, no, I could pay for myself, it is very evident if they're just saying, I can pay for myself, right? Or if they're trying to prove a point to you.
Oh.
You know what I mean?
But I feel like you could do it subtly. By the moves that you're making.
Well, you mean this girl?
Yeah.
So how would you do it?
I mean,
Would you already have your card pulled out ready to pay?
Yeah.
Oh, see, that's aggressive.
No, I would be like, oh, I got it. And then if you say, oh, no, I got it, I'd be like, oh, okay, he got it. I just put my card away. But I just got to let him know that I can put forth some effort too. But it's not really to whip your woman dick and be like, yeah, I can take care of myself. It's really not in that manner of I can take care of myself. Well, it's more like I can take care of us if I need to.
It's a little bit early to be thinking about us.
Not us,
I think it's more like right, like
go back and forth.
Yeah,
it's like 50-50.
I think the first date, unless you've known the person for a while or something, right? Maybe it's like one of those where it's like you've known the person for a bit, and then you finally like spring like, hey, I'd like to take you to dinner or something, like on the not just let's say you're trying to break out that friend zone, right? Like that's when the dude should just be paying. Otherwise, if it's like, I don't know. Wait, maybe I'm wrong.
I don't know. What was our first date like? It was like 14 years ago.
What's the date? Which one you counting as a date?
I'm counting Zippy's. When we went to Zippy's.
I covered that.
Yeah, you covered it.
Yeah.
I just don't remember if I offered. I don't think I offered.
No. You did not.
I did not.
But we already knew what the deal was. We're happily in love. Forever. We'll both just sip our drink right there. And
in your blue Silverado.
That's funny. And Betty Blue. No, I think the man should always offer to pay or always be ready to pay. Well, I'm very old fashioned, right? I think the man should always be ready to pay for everything. And then if she offers up, the man should also, in today's age, be willing to let her pay for half, especially if it's like a first date, right? I think the first date, I'm cool with like first date, like being halfies, right? Because what if the date's not that good? I ain't trying to pay for your boring ass that wasn't a good date. You know what I mean? So yeah, you just sitting there like, go ahead and pay, and I'm like, I ain't got no we fucking vibes, or I ain't got nothing. You know what I mean? And
Can you imagine like today's dating realm is now
Yeah.
like online.
after Tinder gets swiped the right way and
Yeah,
they
so
link
it's like-
up, they order the pizza, and it's good to go.
It's like a lot of first dates. So
Yeah.
like the dude is kind of just stuck.
Yeah, he's like, hey, I got wine, bring a pizza,
Yeah.
and that ass.
I don't. That's
I
gotta
don't-
be pretty
I
shitty.
mean, I don't blame her. Not too different from what happened. But you know, I'm stupid now, huh? Yeah, I'm stupid. I'm stupid all of a sudden. 2 kids later, I'm stupid. Yeah, whatever. But like, it's just weird. Like I said, I think first date should always be halfies. Because if you,
Yeah, but we didn't go halfies.
we'd already been. There's no more halfies. We was already invested. I pushed my chips all in. I had to secure the bag. Junior year of college, nursing. I did the degree path. I had to just push chips all in.
So you already knew
That she was going to be my sugar mama for life.
So you just went ahead and said, "I'm just gonna pay for her all the time because
She about to pay these bills for the rest of my life. I'm glad you laugh at it.
damn, I got."
See, motherfuckers be thinking. Motherfuckers be thinking that she got me. No.
He thinks I got him.
I got you, boo. I got you.
Tricare.
Yeah, I'm just really waiting, man. Like, I'm really trying not to fuck up where she hit me with the fucking them papers right at the last minute to try to take half all of it. And then I'll know that she really got me. That's not, she ain't leaving my ass. Ace, what do you want, man? All right, one more, babe. One more. Oh, we got a thumbs up from someone. Hey, thanks whoever gave us the thumbs up, the like. Jump in the chat, let us know. Let's do another card, honey. Who here with us? Let us know in the chat who's here with us.
Do another card, or do you want to do just another random question?
Yeah, another card.
No.
Hit the card. Hit the card.
Sure. It's your turn.
It's my turn.
I
It's my turn.
already picked a card.
All right, let's see. Hit another card. Hit another card. All right. What do we got? Oh, this one's good. This one's good. This one's good. Because this is some marriage shit, too. What is your most unreasonable pet peeve?
In general, or
What do you mean in general, babe?
in general?
Yes.
About you.
Wow. Wow. Go ahead. Go ahead.
In
No, by one of the
general.
other little Sanchos that you got running around here. Go ahead. Go ahead.
In general, my pet peeve would just be being two-faced.
Toothpaste?
Two-faced.
Oh, okay.
Like, you can't sit there and talk shit about people and then not say it to their face.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you gotta just say it to their face. If you feel some type of way, address the issue and squash it right there. That's just my motto in life.
That's how you feel about, like, that's a dating answer question, though? It's a
I feel like
dating.
that's more of a dinner party question.
Yeah, I guess that's way whited out there. I can't see that. What
But
is your
we're
most
talking-
unreasonable pet? Yeah, think in the terms of dating. This is first date, honey. We're on a first date.
Yeah, but
I'm
that
trying to get to
doesn't-
know you.
Okay, so then it should say, what is your most unreasonable pet peeve in the
Michael. Michael's here.
oh
Michael, what are you doing? Go to the toilet. It's crazy having kids, y'all. I fucking love it.
Asleep.
I love it.
Asleep.
Nah, I checked his eyes. You see the little sparkle in his eyes. So, speaking of sparkle in their eyes.
Okay, so we're talking in terms of dating. My unreasonable pet peeve would be the way another bitch looks at your man. And I will just go off the rails. I really do go off the rails.
You did it.
Or even the way, like, someone talks to...
What do you mean, tone?
Tone. Yes. Because I will go off.
Is that that's your pet peeve about me?
That is my unreasonable pet peeve would be, like, even if it's just a simple phone call from somebody I don't know, I will go off and I'll just be like, who the fuck was that? We're eating dinner.
Keep the microphone in front of your face. You know, all neck sideways and shit.
And it's, people would say it's unreasonable, but that's just me.
You want to talk about? You want to talk about what happened earlier today?
Maybe it's because I'm just a little possessive, as Chris Brown would say. A little aggressive and a little possessive.
So you want to bring up Chris Brown?
Yeah, because it's a whole ass song.
Any other reason you're bringing up Chris Brown?
He's also a very talented entertainer.
I'm talented entertainer too. But did you want to talk about what happened earlier today?
Okay, so what happened was...
Bitches be checking me out, y'all. They be checking me out. I still got it.
We went to a Korean barbecue spot here in our neighborhood. And as we're leaving...
And when we arrived. I just want to say when we arrived.
I only noticed when we were leaving that as he's walking out, she has a fucking twinkle in her eye, and she's smiling. All the bitches know there's a certain smile and there's a certain twinkle in the eye.
Bitches, let us know in the comments what this twinkle is. Her words, not mine. I'm just trying to get people to chime in.
It's the way a hopeful hoe looks at another person that they're interested in, and that bitch looked hopeful, and I was like, not today, bitch. I don't know if you know who I am, but I will fucking touch you, and you're not even in the same league, so I ain't even worried about it. So I didn't even say anything until we left, and I was like, that bitch had a twinkle in her eye. But you know what? I ain't even worried about it because she wasn't even in my league.
She wasn't. She's I don't know what age she was. She seemed
she had
young.
To be 18.
Yeah, probably like college girl or something. A skinny little twig thing. As I told Nikki, I said, babe, don't worry about it. She could handle it. She could handle it. Yo, but I am dying at the hopeful hoe. Yeah, you know that twinkle in the eye that you hopeful hoes have? That's just funny. That is comedy. Oh my God. Whoo! All right. So, unreasonable pet peeve. Michael, you went to go use the urination. Reasonable pet peeve. Oh man, I don't know. Do you have any pet? Do you have any pet peeves? Do you have any?
Like pet? I just told you my unreasonable.
No, I'm asking if you have any pet peeves that. Like
that you become irrational about?
Yeah.
When I become irrational is what irritates you.
Yeah, I guess that's it.
But other than that, I would say you're very patient with me.
Yeah. I think it's just real, but it's not pet peeve. Like a pet peeve, that's one of those like fucking, from the 50s, men leaving the toilet seat up kind of thing, right? Like I don't
even care about that, honestly. Like,
yeah.
I don't understand why women are so like hopped up on leaving the toilet seat up, because they're so like hopped up on like equality. Everyone needs to be treated equal. Okay, so why can't a man leave his shit up?
Yeah, put your own shit down.
Like, all you have to do is grab some toilet paper, grab the toilet seat, put it down, and then put the toilet seat cover and sit on it.
Use toilet paper at home to put the toilet seat down.
Not at home, but I'm talking about if you're in, like, at work.
Yeah.
Like, some people leave the toilet seat up, but when I see it
What kind of girls use your restroom at work?
it's not a man-woman toilet. There's one general. Have you seen my Instagram stories?
No, you make Instagram stories in the toilet?
No, I made an Instagram story of someone who took a poop.
Oh, yeah. I saw that one.
It's only one toilet.
Yeah.
For the staff.
Okay.
And there's always someone that leaves a toilet seat up, but I don't get, when I see it up, I'm like, oh, I don't even think about it. I get some toilet paper, like, use it to, like, put the toilet seat down.
I kick that shit.
Like,
isn't it crazy though that once upon a time, that was a real thing?
What?
Like, fucking ladies would get pissed off at men for leaving the toilet seat up.
They still do, because
you can't look before you sit down and make sure you don't fall in.
But there's, like, a sign in our bathroom saying, please put the toilet seat down. That's a little, like, aggressive.
I find it very aggressive. I feel attacked.
Yeah, I think it's very aggressive if we're talking about being in a gender-neutral community. Do you know what I mean?
Yes. I concur.
So, I mean, what's so hard about grabbing some toilet paper and using that to touch the toilet seat and put it down?
Nothing. Yeah, I just thought I almost had something as an unreasonable pet peeve of yours. No, I really don't think I do. Like, I don't think you have that many pet peeves that I find unreasonable. Like,
is it
mostly,
is it like I'm anal about keeping the house clean?
No, because that's not unreasonable. I don't fucking care. You know, like,
I don't believe that. I feel like there's something that really irritates you about me. I mean, that
every now and then there is, but it's not like and that's why I was trying to think of something like I don't know. Like,
is it when I'm hungry? Is it when I'm grumpy?
I think, but it's not a pet peeve. Like how you always want your fucking feet and legs and back rubbed. Yeah, that shit gets annoying sometimes. But like, who doesn't want that shit done?
I'm tired.
See, it was a fucking trap, y'all. It was a fucking trap. But you know what I mean? Like,
just strenuous work. What the fuck do you do?
I'm a deck plate leader.
Yeah, but
most people don't even know what that means. That's why I get paid so much.
Are you turning and wiping ass like I do?
No, I would never want to do that. I barely want to wipe my own ass.
Okay,
that's
then
a struggle in itself.
If I ask you to rub my back, it's
I got you. Yeah, and I fucking do. I got you.
But you said if there was a pet peeve, it would be that. Like,
yeah, because it's like every day.
I feel like that's a reasonable request.
Sure. It is. Once or twice a week.
Every day. I'm getting older, so
how often do I get my fucking back rubbed?
Okay, so tell me what you do.
I carry the weight of the world on my back when I'm at work. I carry the lives. I carry the lives of sailors on my back. They depend on me. She needs another drink, y'all. Yeah. All right. Yeah. No, really though, like, there's not much. Like, you know, I am
like
pretty patient with you.
I feel like
no, there really isn't. Like sometimes when you put the dishes in the dishwasher, you do it the opposite of the way I do.
What would be the opposite?
I put the cups on the outboard side, and you put the cups on the inboard side.
That is a pet peeve that I have of you.
See, but this is what I'm talking about.
You don't do it the same way I do, but I feel like that's not.
That's not
I feel like that's not justifiable.
Like, unreasonable is like, yes, like, I don't fucking care. They're done. And you do them 75% of the time anyways. So who am I to fucking complain about it?
75%?
Maybe 80. Maybe 80. You know what I mean, though? So it's like, it's really not much. Maybe you're parking. You're parking in the driveway.
Honestly, I don't know how I park when I get home.
No, you park it. You park it so you don't hit my truck, and that's about it.
I don't realize it. I really don't. I honestly don't realize it until like I get sleep, and then I wake up, and I'm like, oh, I parked this shit really bad.
Yeah, I think when you pull up, you're like, as long as I don't hit his truck, I'm good.
I'm just not aware of it because I'm like
Yeah.
half asleep when I get home.
But like again, that's like to me, it's like it's not unreasonable because I understand that you're fucking tired and you didn't hit my truck, so
See,
I'm still overall happy.
I feel like you're like super understanding of me, and that's like, I don't know.
Yep,
It's a little scary.
doing better than you, huh? Maybe you need to be more understanding of me.
What are you talking about? I said the only like unreasonable pet peeve that I have is
Me leaving socks places when I get home.
okay. You don't put
Me leaving my blouse on the back of the chair readily available for me the next morning.
yeah,
Me
but
hanging
there's
clothes up on the hooks that are meant for clothes to be hung up on.
everything.
Me not
has-
folding the clothes when you
everything
leave
has
it for
a
3
place.
days.
Everything has
See,
a
but
place.
those are all things that are unreasonable
But
to
check
you, right?
this out though. I work
See?
12-hour shifts, and I still manage to keep the house clean.
No, yeah, for real. Yes. I'm not complaining about any of that. I'm just saying, like, those are things that. Oh, I hear. I use your pink razors because I don't want to fucking buy my own because they're all the same, and
They're so expensive.
it's all the same. They're not that expensive
It's not the same. My packs are like freaking $18 now.
for a 2-blade pink razor. You could get mine with 3 blades for as much. So why aren't you using the guy ones?
It's 3 blades. That's why it's expensive.
3 cheap blades. They're not even like diamond edge
So
cut
why do you use it then?
because they're there.
Go buy your own.
No, because I used to, and they're fucking. Do you know like the really good razors? How expensive like a 3 refill pack is? It's like $30.
But that's what I'm saying is like the one I can resort to that's fairly decent. It's not great, but decent.
Those pink ones?
Yeah.
No, they're actually really horrible. That's why they're so cheap.
Then stop fucking using my razors.
I refuse.
Then stop using it if they're so shitty.
No, because they get the job done good enough. 'Cause I'm not gonna spend the $10 on a fucking razor head
Go use
to
your own.
shave.
So exactly, they're decent enough to use. So why do you fucking use my razors? Because
because they're decent enough. But you said they're pretty good. I said they're not pretty good. They're decent.
They're good enough.
See, you've gone from good to pretty good to decent to good enough. Now we're on the same plan here. All right. You want to do one more, or is that it?
We'll do one more.
One more. All right. Hey, gentlemen, let us know. Do you use the little pink razors that your wife buys?
What do you find yourself doodling the most often when you're distracted?
The only fucking right acceptable answer for her right now is my name or her name with my last name. That's it.
I don't doodle. I don't doodle.
What a loser. You don't doodle nothing?
No, I don't have time to doodle on a piece of paper when I'm at work. And then when I'm at home, what would I be doodling on a piece of paper for?
I doodle West Side in block graffiti lettering.
Or the fucking S.
I do.
Or like
No,
little
what? Not the whole
Superman
thing.
S
I can never
from the
do.
90s.
I can never do the whole thing, but it's always a W. I always doodle a W.
Seriously?
Yep.
Wow.
Like it's a little scratchy. Like I do a regular W, and then I start doing the block lettering. Like not quite like a Wu-Tang style, but always a little W.
I never doodle.
That's a shitty one to end on. Fucking
It was,
doodle.
but do you have like any dire question that you would have about a date?
I don't think so. Because like it's like I mean like this is cool. Like we continue to do this, right? Because they're funny.
But like, what would be your advice to people who are dating? Because us, we have to continuously date, have dates, like put forth the effort to make time to date.
I'd say like especially I know you didn't want to talk about Navy, but like no, well just listen. For like military people, right? don't dive so deep into your career or whatever you do in the military where they don't fucking, like, they have no fucking clue, right? Because here's like a red flag thing that you could do, right? Like, one, you dive so much into your own military fucking career and shit where they're just like, oh my God, this person, all they talk about is their fucking career and military, right? And you've red flagged yourself. Or on the vice versa of that is you talk about it and they're like, oh yeah, so you're a petty officer, and then they know too much, right? And then that's a red flag for them. And it's like, damn, girl, how many petty officer third classes have you dated? You know what I mean? You with me?
Yeah.
Over there, you know what I'm saying?
I mean, yeah.
So keep the conversation in a general, it was not as interesting, I guess, but like how's the weather? What's, like things like that. If you plan your day, as we've talked about with like Charlie here on a couple episodes ago, right? Like if you plan your day in and around fun activities, it's easier to have conversations outside of your everyday life, right? Sports-based conversations. What's up, LA Lakers versus Celtics 2008? What's up, boo? Huh? What's up, boo? Huh?
So you want to tell that story?
No, we're not going to tell that story. We're just going to leave it at that. Let people come back for another episode, right? But you know what I mean? Like, keep it outside of just your work, because either they're going to know, male or female, right? They're going to know a lot about it, and then that might be a red flag of why the fuck do they know so much about rates, MOSs, ranks? You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Or it might be, like, say, you might red flag yourself as like, fuck, that's all this person knows. And when you're young, like, it's semi-understandable, but you also want to show that you are more than just the uniform.
But then wouldn't you also want somebody that understands a little bit? Because, I mean, like, when we met, I knew a little bit about what you did.
A little bit, honey. I think that's underselling it quite a bit.
Yeah, but like, so like, what made me different? Like, didn't that send you a red flag that I knew too much?
No.
Why?
Because I didn't grow up around it or anything. So it was more for me. It was more of an understanding that your dad was in, right? It was more of a green flag, like, okay, like, she can fucking handle it.
Yeah, but it's different when you're the dependent versus spouse.
Right. So what I'm saying is, like, I knew you were a dependent, so I knew you could handle it, right? I know, like, spouse, that wasn't even on our mind yet, right? But I knew you could handle, like, okay, you knew the lifestyle. So if I said I'm fucking going, I'm going. If you wanted to stick around, then that was a choice of your own, right? If you get with somebody like here, say in San Diego, that's just a civilian, right? And they know everything about the Navy, and they've never been a dependent, but they know everything. That's like, how much sailor dick you been sucking?
Yeah, true.
You know what I'm saying? Then that's that's a big red flag there, right? Of like, damn, is all you do is fucking hang around base and go to the most popular local sailor establishments, and that's all you're looking for? Then that's a red flag. For you, it's just like, okay, well, you're fucking dependent already. Mm-hmm. You already know this lifestyle. So when I'm about to tell you that I have to go fucking on deployment or I'm underway for the next 2 weeks, it shouldn't be no surprise.
Yeah.
And then it's just your choice if you want to fucking stick around and put up with it.
True.
Know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I get it.
So what would you say for first daters?
I'd say that people shouldn't read into too much of it. I feel like people are so eager these days to find their significant others, and that you just have to remember that you're going to be kissing a few frogs before you find the prince. To the ladies finding their significant others.
To the men, too.
And the men, too.
Kissing a few frogs.
No, seriously.
A couple of fucking hogs, too.
Yeah, and also, like, when you find the red flags early, like follow. You know what I mean? Like if you're ignoring the red flags, it just means that you're settling. And don't settle if you know what you're worth. You should know what you're worth. And if you're not sure of what you're worth, then you should probably work on yourself before you start looking for a significant other. Because you really have to, if you're considering finding someone long term, you should really consider those things. Like the moment you find red flags, cut it loose.
Well, actually, we'll talk about that offline.
Go ahead.
I was saying, what was the first red flag you saw of me?
We're really gonna ask that.
That's why I wasn't gonna ask it. Next time on the Bravo Zulu podcast, we might find out what the first red flag about me was after she clears it with me about saying it or not. You got anything else, honey?
Next time.
Yeah, tune in next time.
I don't have anything else other than know what you're worth.
Know what you're worth. All right. So that being said, we're gonna go ahead and take it out. I can hear the music playing. That's it. Hey, drop a comment down below. Let us know what your first date experiences were like as you watch this. Let us know your answers to the questions that we asked.
And also let us know how you like this segment, because this is our first time doing it. And it was really an idea. So if it sucks, let us know.
Then we'll just fucking keep doing it, and you'll have to learn to fucking like it. That's the way that shit goes. Hey, don't forget, let me get my little chinga up here. For more information on how you can support the podcast, please visit us at anchor.fm/Bravo Zulu Podcast. The information used and opinions expressed on this podcast are solely of myself, Joshua Moore, and the individuals involved, and do not necessarily represent the DOD, the DON, or those of the respected institutions. Thank you for joining us. Don't forget, comment below if it touches your heart. Share it with someone else so it can touch their heart too. Hit the subscribe button, follow us, and all that good stuff, okay? And, we'll catch you on the next one. We out.